What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and as we've seen over the past several years, current day Hollywood is absolutely insane, and it only gets worse each and every day that goes by, because the elites are completely out of touch with what normal people think and feel. So when one person steps up and says, you know what, this is really dumb, that's not normal, I'm actually gonna speak my mind, people pay attention. And in this case, it's Sir Ian McKellen saying something that normal people have been saying for quite some time, but that a lot of activists in Hollywood refuse to accept. Ian McKellen pointed out that they are acting, they are actors, and they should be allowed to act. Ian McKellen doesn't think gay roles should be reserved for gay actors. We're pretending. Does that mean I can't play straight parts and I'm not allowed to explore the fascinating subject of heterosexuality in Macbeth? This is all, again, from Sir Ian McKellen. And obviously, Ian McKellen is a historic actor and has played some incredible roles, including one of Gandalf. We've been talking a lot about Lord of the Rings in the recent weeks because of the Lord of the Rings trailer, the Lord of the Rings series, Rings of Power on Amazon, that has been absolutely destroyed at each and every possible opportunity. It's getting hammered because people realize it's not going to be anything like what Tolkien wanted. It's going to destroy the lore. It's going to destroy this franchise. But with that being said, Ian McKellen did play Gandalf. And some of these woke sites will say, oh, when Ian McKellen was cast as Gandalf, there was backlash because he was gay. And when in reality, there was no backlash. Was there maybe one or two people that were mad on the internet because Ian McKellen was gay? I suppose. There probably was one or two people. But the vast majority of people, I don't even know if they knew that Ian McKellen was gay, because back in 2000, it wasn't the first thing you told somebody. It wasn't in your Twitter bio. It was just part of who you were. But nowadays, obviously, things are very much different. But Ian McKellen is saying something sane, which is very rare for Hollywood these days. Sir Ian McKellen refuses to be put in a box, and he doesn't want anyone else to be put in one either. The X-Men and Lord of the Rings actor recently addressed the controversy surrounding the casting of Helen Mirren as Golda Meir, Israel's prime minister, in a lengthy interview with BBC. There are two things. Is the argument that a Gentile cannot play a Jew, and is the argument, therefore, that a Jew cannot play a Gentile? When you get into conversations like this, we've heard people like Sarah Silverman talk about Jew face before, about people that are not Jewish actors playing Jewish people in movies. But then, of course, if you are going to say that, if that's the standard you're going to set, then it needs to apply the other direction as well. Then you, like Ian McKellen said, should be advocating that no Jewish person ever plays a role of someone that's not Jewish. But when you put that back, when you twist that back around to them, they have no answer for it, because they haven't even thought that far ahead. But Ian McKellen continues, when asked about the backlash over the fact that Mirren is not Jewish. He then took his answer one step further, touching on his own feelings as a gay man in Hollywood. Is the argument that a straight man cannot play a gay part? And if so, does that mean I can't play straight parts and I'm not allowed to explore the fascinating subject of heterosexuality in Macbeth? Surely not. We're acting. We're pretending. And that is spot on, and so different from what we have been hearing from current day Hollywood. And some people are probably going to try to spin this as much as they can. Of course, acting is a, movies, TV, this is a visual medium. We are looking at people on a screen. Does that mean that if you're going to do a biopic of, George Washington, the first president of the United States of America, that you should look for a black person because it's just acting? No, that's not what that means. But what he's saying is he's sitting here, we're actors. Ian McKellen is a fantastic actor. Should he be excluded from acting, from pretending to be another person because of his sexuality? The answer is obviously no. But there are some Hollywood celebs that just don't think like that. In January of 2021, and here's several actors that have a little bit differing viewpoints on this. Neil Patrick Harris told The Times he wasn't someone who jumped into labeling, adding, as an actor, you certainly hope you can be a visible option for all kinds of different roles. I played a character in How I Met Your Mother for 9 years who was nothing like me. Meanwhile, stars like Wentworth Miller, who came out later in life, are adamant about only playing roles with which they identify. Back in November, the actor stated he wouldn't participate in Prison Break revival because he no longer felt comfortable portraying his character. Wentworth Miller has completely gone off the deep end regarding this kind of stuff. I just don't want to play straight characters. Their stories have been told and told, so no more Michael. That's what Wentworth Miller is saying right now. At this point in my life career, it's what feels interesting, inspiring, right? That said, do I want to see more gay parts played by gay actors? Yes. It makes a difference performance-wise, in my opinion, but also because straight actors playing gay centers straightness. Doesn't matter if they're acting, I still know what I'm looking at. So it's pretty interesting that although he only wants to play gay characters, he doesn't specify that for everyone else. I want more gay people playing gay characters. He doesn't specify straight people only playing straight characters. But that was Wentworth Miller's take. Overall, I think it's interesting. I love that Ian McKellen just came out and said this point blank, because the fact that, yeah, Helen Mirren was getting a lot of backlash. Again, Jew face was the label that was being put on it by so many people. But Sir Ian McKellen with the logic. And it's so funny that he's the one to step up when he's been at the center of, you know, the rings of power and Amazon and how these woke websites are trying to spin things. He got attacked for being gay. When, yeah, okay, 2 people in a chat room may have had a problem with it when it's one of the most beloved characters in one of the most beloved movie series of all time. Love what Ian McKellen said here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.